Shadows Gay. I mean, sorry, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday night. It is time for some Game of Thrones.
Yay!
And of course, speaking of Game of Thrones, the gentleman who plays around all kinds of games, that would be Mr. JV, Mr. Joker Voice.
Well, games is a relative term. I'm not quite sure what you're really going for with that. Hello. We are wrapping up this season, and oh dear God, wow, this was a rough one.
Yes, it was. I remember the first time I watched this one. Speaking of remember the first time he watched one, that would be Shadu.
Howdy, everyone. Hope everyone's night or morning is going good. I know Eric's on the other side of the pond, so it's 4 a.m. for him. Like JV said, oh, howdy, Tyler. Like JV said, this was a rough watch.
It was a rough watch. Speaking of a rough watch, that would be Tyler, the Redbeard.
What up? Oh, you're already live?
Sir.
Dang.
Yeah, we're live.
You're already live.
I was like a couple minutes late. I was like, oh, those fuckers are always start like 10 after or some shit. Not today, I guess.
I usually say when we're starting a little bit late, but you know what? There's a lot of love in the chat for Tyler on late and gay. Speaking of who's not late and who's not gay, she is the best of us. She is, JV said.
McQueen.
What's up, guys? Well, I'm excited to be here. I'm not excited about this episode. It did the unthinkable, but we will get to it.
I would just like to preface real quick. I got something nobody else does.
Wait,
damn it! What the hell?
We can't see it.
I like it because it covers your face. That's the best part.
It's just Taylor.
I don't know.
Hold on.
There, but it covers your face.
Tyler comes in on fire.
Hey, look at that.
No evil.
Nice.
This is Tyler's DVD. It says to Ryan, with all my less than 3.
You like that?
Nice.
Dude, that was fucking funny. That was funny.
Inside joke. Yeah.
All right, let's put Taylor back on because nobody wants to see.
Yeah.
No, I got
And
it in,
popcorn's still there.
literally in the mail today. I'm very excited. I appreciate you signing it too, dude. Like going, that's awesome, man. Seriously,
Yeah,
shout out to you for your
Cool. I'm so
you're doing
excited.
stuff, man. You're creating. That's great.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm
all
actually
right.
waiting for it to show up eventually, where people can get it on on demand with Amazon.
Oh,
Really
nice.
good.
Really?
There's a submission
Awesome.
process with that, and I just kind
Good.
of love that. So, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
See,
incredible,
very
dude.
Yeah.
So when
Uh,
so basically, to what you're saying is when you become famous, definitely hang on to these things because that autograph will become worth money, right?
It'll be worth at least
on eBay,
35
absolutely.
cents.
No.
Again, I just want to say that I got mine first, and I displayed mine first. So this is the
Yeah.
first original copy.
There you go.
Oh,
Dang.
The
I
first
kid,
title
I
in
kid.
circulation.
I kid. All right. RT says, have a great stream tonight. Yeah, and I said, thanks, buddy, you too. Because they're doing stuff. And Penny said, R2, yes, we love Penny.
Hi,
She says
Penny.
Legion Rhyme. Eric Reina says, woo, let's go. That's right. Lily says, light the fires.
Fire.
It's kind of like JV says, light the fires. It's almost like
Dracadas.
they're in sync with Dracaris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was replying to JV.
Yeah, no, I know. Eric says, no problem. Can't seem to fall asleep today. It's 4 a.m. for me. Oof.
I'm pretty sure it's Polish.
Most people need to sleep too.
We,
Shout
we,
out.
we talk on Twitter. I'm pretty sure he's got like a Polish flag in his bio.
Okay.
I must be getting that completely wrong, man. If I am, I apologize.
Because I only have 2 references, right? I have more than 2, but I have Anna and Kenzo in the UK, and then we have Clifton who's in Germany. So like, he says, yep. He says, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Get to America, guys. Come on.
If I had to pick a European country to be in, I'd pick Poland personally.
I think she's saying that she loves JV's voice.
The JV.
That's
Yes.
yeah, I think that's what.
Well, that makes one of us.
And he says, no mistake, it's Polish.
Nice shirt there, Tyler.
Thanks.
Very
Don't turn
nice.
your back on the wolf pack.
That's true.
Yep.
But you know what? You also don't turn your back on just because we can.
I'm in danger.
24/7. I'm on a college campus. I am in danger.
I don't care.
Eric says, if Russian beans are ready to you.
Oh my god.
Dude, your country is the ultimate speed bump. You'll be fine. You got teeth this time.
All right, so let's get into the episode. I was already actually doing that before JV
Let's
got
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Wow, JV died early today.
Oh.
Oh God, his voice.
It's a lot of
Paint the
fire.
table.
Mhm. Okay, so giving a little bit of context, let's kind of jump into this. I'm gonna let JV go because he's the one who's dragging a little bit of ace, and trust me, I get it. I've had a long day too, so kind of lead us in, man.
Well, we are north of the wall, and this is our little 7 or however many there are. And they've gone quite a distance from the wall. They're looking to find, in this great expanse of the true north, to find a white to bring back to show Cersei that this is the true battle, and we need to put this petty squabbling aside for the time being.
Yeah,
this is very true. All right, so we actually come upon a little bit of a also shout out to everybody who were streaming on to multiple platforms except for my my Facebook page, which apparently, yeah, I know Facebook is still kind of a thing, but whatever. Corey Cochran says, "Hi, all. What's up, buddy?" And Eric says, "Oh no, season 8. Yeah, we're approaching season 8.
Down south.
We're in season 7.
Like big shit. You've never been down south. I've been to Winterfell. That's the north. How do you live up here? How do you keep your pulse from freezing off? You got to keep moving. That's the secret. Walking's
This is
good.
funny.
Fighting's better. Fucking's best. There's not a living woman within 100 miles of here. We have to make do with what we've got.
I love
You got a pretty mouth.
so crazy.
You got a pretty.
And
Oh.
and Gendry is just and Gendry is just like, I did not sign up for this.
I mean, he's right. He didn't sign up for having a pretty mouth, but he does.
Mm.
I kid.
So that's kind of weird.
He did.
Mm.
And I mean, credit what credit's due to these scenes. Oh, sorry, Eric.
No, real quick. Eric says 7 and 8, no real difference in quality. Everybody, I get. All right, Shadow. Yeah, finish your point, dude.
I
You're
was
good.
just gonna say, look, out of this entire episode, these like banterous scenes, like there's some stuff in there where it's like, but for the most part, like these guys being guys, just being brotherhood without banners north of the wall, just chilling. It's pretty good.
Literally.
Fit into the earlier seasons
This
and not
is
be
good.
too bad.
It's true.
Right, because Shadow likes it when just men hang out with no girls and they got to make do.
I did not
Well,
say that.
he's-
You're the one who thought that.
Yes,
Guys
you,
walking
yes,
around
you
talking
just
about
did.
dick.
You actually just
Well,
I said I said I like guys being guys and brotherhood. I didn't say anything about no women around. That's on you.
did. Mm.
That was
Yeah,
you projecting some thoughts, man.
it's just dudes being dudes. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
That was
Exactly.
I enjoy dudes being dudes. Wait, that sounds wrong.
fun.
Uh-huh.
This one's maybe not so smart. Devil says he's a strong fighter. Good.
John looks so
That's more
cute.
important than being smart. Smart people.
He looks small next
Yeah,
to.
that's why
He
he
looks
looks
like-
tiny because he's wearing.
I
so
wonder
much
if they sold men's jackets where he got that.
Shit.
Oh, it's probably what's her name? Egret's.
Yeah, Egrets.
Oh, yeah.
Weird, yeah. It's
Wow.
About the
It
same
fits
size.
you. It fits me better anyway.
Holy shoot!
Wow, Lily coming and swinging.
Nice. You will find out later. I'm really mad at John.
I kid. No, we actually
No,
talked
it's
behind the
true.
scenes about how she's like, John, I just.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his in this episode.
Oh, in this episode, yeah.
And she'll only
Yeah.
fight beside us.
You're right, Eric. They kind of stopped caring about distances around the end of season 6.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah.
Stop caring about what?
Distances.
Distances. Okay.
Logical.
This
travel.
episode especially does not care about distance.
Yeah, the
Well,
first half,
Yeah.
like, taking a long time getting somewhere, and then after that, it's just like we're here.
Yeah, logical time travel is
And there wasn't even like a night scene between or anything.
No.
It's all the same day.
Yeah.
No, see, Tyler, they unlocked the fast travel point. That's why.
Yeah, Tyler, have you ever actually played Elder Scrolls? That's what I was going
Warcraft,
for.
Destiny, For Honor.
No, I've talked to girls though.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I know a few girls who like to play those games.
I know.
Tyler,
Andy Pickle.
Yeah, I know, but I can give Shadow shit.
Andy Pickle says, "As the crow flies," it means nothing. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
New problem, man.
I just noticed he changed his name from the
Never
little
bend.
pudgy pidge or whatever.
How many of
Back to
people
Shadow again.
died?
I'm kind of just jumping. I'm just jumping between the different nomenclature I have.
Oh, okay.
How
Gotcha.
Yeah, Shadow, Shadu, Shadow of Hawk, Umbral Pidgey. Jumping
Can
between
we-
it all.
Can we get him on full screen like
Obviously.
immediately?
Yes,
We're
please. Thank you.
losing viewers.
Yeah, just leave him on full screen the whole show. Just kidding.
Yeah, you
Oh,
will
God.
change it back to Shadu right now.
I mean, don't you have the ability to do it against my will?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that sounds
fucking
terrible. I don't
Christ,
want to
Game
do
of
that now.
Thrones.
What are you talking about here?
Just
What are you
really
talking about?
bad. R2, clip that.
Did you skip the part about the gingers? Did you skip the part about the
Still
gingers?
mad at us, boy.
No, I think it's still coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
it
favorite
is.
part of the episode.
Priestess.
Yeah, that's why I was like, where's Tyler?
I'll
He needs
admit
to comment on
subtle
this.
distinction.
We're fighting a great war.
I just said,
War's
preach.
I wanted to be one of you. I wanted to join the Brotherhood, but you sold me off like a slave. Do you know what she did to me? She
No,
sat me down on the bed
Not really a
Took me
slave.
naked.
Sold them off his property.
and put leeches on me.
Was she naked too?
More like an
Bleeding your
animal,
blood?
animal to be butchered.
Yes, thank you. I know that.
Could have been
Okay,
worse.
shut up.
She wanted to kill me. But they would have killed me if it wasn't for
But
Davos.
they didn't, did they? So what you whinging about?
I'm not whinging.
Your lips are moving.
Yeah,
and you're
kinda
complaining
whinging.
about something. That's whinging. This one's been killed 6 times. You don't hear him bitching about it.
And the red woman didn't sit on top of him, just for the record.
Mm.
Good lad.
The first time I went north of the war was with your father.
He was a good man. He deserved a better son.
Oh, so
You with him
emo.
at the end.
Good lord.
I was a prisoner of the wildlands. But we avenged him. I want you to know that every mutineer found justice.
Can't think of a worse way for him to go. The Night's Watch was his life. He would have died to protect every one of those men. And they butchered him.
I hate that he died that way. My father was the most honorable man I ever met. He was good all the way through. And he died on the executioner's block.
Whole lot of
Actually,
walking
you
and
never met
talking.
your dad.
Execute me, you know.
Yeah,
Walk-
there's a whole lot of walking and talking.
Walking and
Which
Andy
which
says
is
real-
which just makes a scene later on just ridiculous.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And also, like, if the walking and talking where the talking is good, you won't care because you'll be engrossed in the talking. These scenes, at least for me personally, they're passable. I'm able to get in the mood and like see the different guys bouncing off each other. But later scenes in this episode where
Yeah,
it's
you kind of have
basically
like a clash of cultures here too, with all the
Yeah.
different people, which is a little interesting, but it just kind of drags on for way too long, I think.
Well, it's nice to know that Shadow can get in the mood and watch all these guys clashing off of each other.
Man, you are obsessed with this today.
That was my first joke. It's the last one, I promise. I won't give the kid too much.
No, don't. Give him more.
You're obsessed with Shadow's men.
Oh my gosh. Out of context, this all sounds so bad.
I heard.
In context, it's
That's-
not
That's in the right, of course.
in context, this is
Made me hate
horrendous.
him any less.
I'm glad he didn't catch you.
Me too.
Your father gave me this sword. Changed the pommel from a bear to a wolf,
It's honorable.
but it's still Longclaw.
but I don't
I'll
want
bring
it.
back. Don't want it.
Look, come on a moment,
Oh, freaking jump.
but you never come back to Westeros. But you are back. And it's been in your family for centuries. It's not right for me to have it. He gave it to you. I'm not his son.
I brought shame into my house. I broke my father's heart.
Now, remind me, what did he do to bring shame to his house?
He was a
He was a
slaver.
Yeah, he was a slaver.
Yeah, he needed to raise funds for a southern lady to be comfortable on Bear Island.
Well,
And,
your children after you.
well, there's not a lot of opportunities for that in the north, aside from people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're both very brooding in this.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy, I've done that.
All right, so now we are back at
I've never seen him in anything else.
Oh, here we go. Yay! We get Tyler's two favorite characters in one
Right,
scene.
there's a little button with like 2 play signals. It says it's like fast forward. You can just do that through all of these.
okay, yeah, no.
I can summarize this scene with 2 women that don't like each other jab at
Do
each
it
other.
now.
That's this entire scene.
Because I'm literally fast forwarding.
So it basically
ain't gonna bother me none.
Yeah.
The dialogue is so bad.
Yes, it is, and it's even worse because it's like it doesn't serve anything.
No,
it doesn't serve a
anywhere.
purpose.
Okay, hold on.
Like
Okay,
we already
let's-
know they hate each other, so what's the point?
Go ahead, JV, and then I'll play a brief snippet, and then we'll move on.
The dialogue is just cringe because it, like all of us have said here, this serves nothing for the story except to add a little oh, except it fell flat out its mostly because of the cardboard delivery of where they have Maisie's character now, and her logic is, you didn't do anything. I was a child. Well, and you didn't do anything. Well, I was a child. So where have you been?
You were
I
a
was
child.
Where have you been?
You were.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this is,
I think the only reason these scenes
it's
are
a
in
cut.
here is to kind of break up the White Walker Jon Snow thing. I think that's the only reason why. Just to keep them from bouncing into each other. Basically, they had to have something else.
Yeah.
They should have had anything besides this, in my opinion.
Which really you could have not had the scene because in an earlier season we had an entire episode in one set piece at Castle Black, and it was a very good episode. You could have stayed north of the wall this entire episode and had didn't need this.
Real quick, Andy Pickle says, anyone see the Hound in Hot Fuzz or any other movie and just say, look, it's the Hound. No, I didn't know the Hound was in Hot Fuzz.
I haven't seen that one, and I don't remember seeing the Hound. In
I saw Hot Fuzz before I saw Game of Thrones, so I'll have to go back and rewatch that. Eric says, oh, look, a passing of the Bechdel test.
Okay,
actually, unbeknownst at the time, yes.
That's right.
But
doesn't it feel good because they bring up John at one point?
Standing in the crowd near Baelor's statue.
And what did you do? Did you come running to the rescue? Did you fight off the Lannisters and save Father?
I wanted to.
But you didn't, just like me.
I didn't betray him. I didn't betray Rob. I didn't betray.
Yes,
our
you're
entire
both
family
the
by beloving
worst.
Joffrey.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, like I'm only allowed on this panel because I play devil's advocate, and I can't even play for these people. I can't even defend these people.
And that's a wow right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can freaking defend some of the horror. I can articulate an argument to defend Joffrey. I can't defend these two. They're just horrible in this scene.
In
all the hold on. Hold the fuck on. Damn. No, I meant
Fatality.
This one. Yeah. That was better. When Shadow can't fucking defend you, y'all got nothing.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he's here.
That's the only reason he's here.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about more walking?
Yes.
Yeah.
But a beautiful shot, though. Beautiful shot.
It's a beautiful shot, but
Amazing.
mother of puss bucket.
Again,
I think
Like
this
they
is
just
the,
keep walking.
I think this is the Ginger
Right.
comment.
Yeah.
Yes, it is right here. This guy coming up. Oh,
I don't give two shits about
oh,
my
it's a big woman.
Ginger's I hate.
She's the
Freaking
biggest woman
Tormund.
I've ever seen. Rihanna fucking talk.
He makes me laugh so much with Brian.
This
Something about
scene,
Kiss by
this scene
Fire,
was
I think, right?
hilarious.
Because he's like
Yes.
so into
He's like
her.
Kiss by Fire.
I know he's into that big woman. I don't get it.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Keep
He's
climbing
an
that
inch-
tree, man.
but the Hound says Brianna fucking Toth. Brianna fucking Tormund's face just like lights up, like, you know her?
Yeah,
Introduce me to her.
he's so funny.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. I
Dude, look
I
it
want
up.
more.
Yeah, I mean, there is some good moments with the people who've never met each other.
There you go.
Yeah.
What they call the dog. Fuck off. They told me you were mean.
Fuck off.
Were you born mean or you just said wild things?
I don't give two shits about wildlings. Gingers I hate.
Gingers are beautiful. Kissed by fire.
Kiss by fire. That's what
Tyler, is that true?
Fucking finger at me.
True story. Yes. Also, no souls.
Yeah.
No, so yes.
Did you trip
I've
into
dated a
fire
few.
when you were baby?
I've dated a few
Ever
inches.
since
That is accurate.
you've been mean.
Will you fuck off?
I don't think you're truly mean. You have sad eyes.
You want to suck my dick, is that it?
Dick.
Cock.
Hey,
Dick.
we're just guys doing bro things, man. We're just guys hanging out doing bro things.
Mhm.
Sure.
Bet you do.
No, it's personally for me. I have a beauty waiting for me back in Winterfell. If I ever get back there.
Oh my god, this is great.
Yellow hair, blue eyes, tallest woman you've ever seen. Almost as tall as you.
Brienne of Tarth.
You know her?
You're with Brienne of fucking Tarth.
We met.
I
I
love
want to make
Tormund.
babies with her. Giant monsters that conquer the world.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I want to make babies with her. Think of them. Great big monsters. Come to the world.
How did a mad fucker like you live this long?
People.
You don't look much like him.
I love that whole interaction.
Father,
I know too. I know.
fed your mother.
I could watch a show with just the two of them.
Of course I did.
Oh God, yes.
Tormund, the Hound, Braun, maybe a couple of the other supporting male characters. Olenna,
Yeah,
tossed in there
watch
as
that
well.
show.
Thoros has
Yeah,
brought me back.
just a band of mercs moving around in destroyed Westeros would be freaking
We both
awesome
serve
to
the
see.
same lord. I serve the North.
North didn't raise you from the dead.
The Lord of Light never spoke to me. I don't know anything about him. I don't know what he wants from me.
He wants you alive.
Why?
I don't know.
That's all anyone can tell me. I don't know. So what's the point in serving a god? None of us knows what he wants.
I think about that all the time. I don't think it's our purpose to understand. Except one thing. We're soldiers. We have to know what we're fighting for. I'm not fighting so some man or woman I barely know can sit on a throne made of swords.
So what are you fighting for?
Life. Death is the enemy.
It's a good one to fight for.
The first enemy and the last.
Wow.
But we all die.
So, right. So this is an interesting thing. So death is the enemy. Where take the approach that Tolkien took, where death is actually a celebratory part of your existence. It got perverted and then to be something to be feared. And George is just like, nope, death sucks. And it's like, I found that
I got
a
it.
little interesting.
It depends on the context.
He says, "Auntie Danny."
That's what I was saying, Shadow.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
God damn it, Shadow! I'm kidding.
Yeah. Damn it, Shadow.
Shut up, Shadow.
Good
Sam,
dude.
Eric. Sam.
Actually, no. Seriously, still to this day, the chat loves Shadu. So shout out to Shadu.
Your
He was
chat
like, no.
loves should do.
I've seen comments in your chat too that like him. Little like
They are not in there long.
he's like, I ban him.
The enemy always wins.
How very
That's not
authoritarian
right.
of you,
I still
JV.
need to fight him. That's all I know.
So much talking.
Find much joy while we're
Let me see John for
we
like
can
2
keep others
seconds.
alive.
Before I'm like,
Sorry.
before I'm like really angry at him for the rest of the episode.
I'm the shield that guards the realms of men.
Maybe we don't need to understand
Shield that
any more
guards
than
the
that.
realms of men.
I think they were trying to make him
Maybe
look
that's
bigger
enough.
with all those furs, but they just made him look smaller.
Mm-hmm.
They give him no neck. No neck.
Okay, so I did skip forward because this is a very long episode, and quite frankly, woof, the exposition and the droning on of those walking is long.
Yeah.
So the forced conflicts, like you've got Sansa and Arya are forcing conflict with each other. Dany and Tyrion are forcing conflict with each other. Like those conflicts only exist so we can have tension. Is Dany gonna die having said mean things to Tyrion? Or are Sansa and Arya gonna try to tear each other's throats out and destabilize Jon's position? No, that's not gonna happen. At this point, it's not gonna happen because it's wish fulfillment writing at this point.
And
There's
the
no
best
stakes.
like 20 minutes of the entire episode is there's no words.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Speaking
20
of
minutes
words,
straight of just no dialogue.
Jon Snow. They all fell in love with you.
So the context of this scene is it's basically Dany and Tyrion talking about how things have gone and how things will go. Tyrion basically saying you need to chill and consider a little bit of empathy because it'll help you rule better and it'll also help you plan for your enemies. And he also includes.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. I think you were about ready to finish what I was thinking.
I talk way more than you do, man. You go.
That's why I want you on the show, dude. Go.
And then you've also got like a little bit where Tyrion's basically like trying to get Dany, like trying to go, hey, you need an heir because you need to designate an heir because you are willing to engage in combat. It's dangerous, and your vision is a good vision, and you need to find someone who is willing to continue your vision. Because
pretty much every leader has a line of succession in place.
Well, also on top of that too, he's like going, look, he's like, everywhere we go, there is a line of men who fall in love with you, and you just don't do much about it. And he alludes to the fact that, of course, the most recent one is Jon Snow, and he's it's like, dude, you gonna do a little bit of this, like going. He's like, you gotta at some point you gotta be a mother. Can't just be a mother of dragons.
Well, he also brings up that she can't have children because remember, like she miscarried the first time, and she
That's
assumed that
right. I forgot about that. Thank you. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
thank
so
you.
she
Shit.
Yeah, she
It's
needs
been a while
to.
since I've seen this.
But that's
Yeah, no,
always
you're
just
good,
been like a theory too, right? Because I remember they tried to write it into the show that, oh my gosh, is Jon gonna be the one to actually get her pregnant or whatever? And then they just forgot that storyline completely, like in season 4.
That's true too. Shit. Fuck.
They kind of forget about some things.
Like everything.
They forget about a lot of stuff.
Also, maybe it's also a more moral thing. Like Dany doesn't want to risk another child coming out like the first one, coming out like Rhaegal.
Well,
her first kid's name was Rhaegal, right?
I think the witch lady told her that she was barren now, though. From like
you're right,
the very beginning.
She did tell her she was barren. However, that was before she actually survived the fire and ended up with 3 dragons. So,
also, that witch is a liar.
In my opinion, I would say that a dragon is reborn in fire. So,
also, the witch is a liar.
Yes, she is. She she lied her ass off on that one.
Yep.
Andy Pickle says, "Who told you you couldn't have kids? The witch who poisoned my hubby? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's,
right.
Now, I'm not saying that the witch didn't use the magic of the baby to try to resurrect Drogo. Which, again, why would you try to resurrect Jason Momoa? God, he's weird looking. He's got a giant head and he's
She was actively trying to kill him.
Fucking massive forehead, like an.
She was using the ritual as an excuse
hard.
to like make sure Drogo dies.
Lily does not.
Child just came out weird because
No, I know. I'm just giving Lily a hard time because I knew Lily was good. She's like, what?
Like a big old caveman guy that could just like pick you up and carry you off.
At least he doesn't look as weird as that Pedro Pascal guy.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started.
At least you didn't impugn the
Abort.
name Ryan Gosling. Otherwise, you would have a
Abort
very
mission.
angry
Abort.
coming to your home.
Listen, all the actors I like are a little bit weird looking, and I'm okay with that.
Cool.
Yeah, it gives weird guys like me all over the world hope. Because I'm a giant man too at 6'4". Doesn't mean that I'm the most beautiful thing on the planet. All right, so moving on.
Tormund would like you at least.
Wait, what?
He likes tall
Who would?
people. Tormund.
Oh.
God damn you! Well, no, he says he likes the puss. All right, so they're
If there's no other options.
Shadow, I swear to God, I'll kick you in the fucking dick right now.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
No, so they're moving through the.
I'm in danger.
JV, just shut up, Shadoo. No, not gonna do it.
Shut up, Shadow.
There you go. All right, so here we go. This is getting a little bit better.
Bear, big fucker.
Lots of bear.
I bet he's a good boy.
See, I personally would rather fight that over an actual polar bear because at least that thing's got a weakness.
Polar bears have actual weaknesses.
You just stab that thing with a piece of obsidian, it dies. You stab a polar bear, you just piss it off.
We stab it in the heart and it would die.
You can just stab it anywhere with obsidian.
Actually, Shadow's actually correct. Of course, that's also kind of like a giant polar bear. That's not a normal sized bear. It's more of the size of the short faced bear, which is from the prehistoric.
Polar bears.
That is not that's not a polar bear.
No, that is pretty good size.
The short faced bear was 3 times the size of an actual polar bear. So
huge bear.
It's a big bear.
It's big. It's big.
It's so big the screen can barely contain
it's very
it.
big.
Flaming sword. Oh, blazing sword.
Oh no, the bear's on fire.
Mauling.
That bear is on fire.
Gross. It's bigger than the average bear. Hey, boo boo boy.
Ironically, I can actually do a Yogi voice. Ron says it's larger than the average bear. Hey, boo boo. Let me guess on that bucket in the back of the stick.
Was that Yogi Bear?
Get up, babe.
Hey, Bubble, you want to try this pick in a basket?
Hey, Tyler.
Hey.
Stick that penis up your fucking ass.
Damn, Tyler is because Ryan's like, I could do a great impression, guys. And Tyler's like, what was that? Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Eric. One of the few saving graces of season 7 and season 8 is they are visually amazing.
They are visually amazing.
That's a bad day. That's a really bad day.
It's a very bad day.
It is a bad day, especially because fucking just
Hound ain't doing shit.
No.
Yeah.
Because he's scared.
Sandor Clegane could have did something. But he didn't.
But he's afraid.
Pyrophobia, it's fine.
Well, the giant bear's dead.
Yeah.
And said dude is not faring the best either.
No.
And here comes one of the stupid plot points of the episode. So they came north to acquire whites to bring south, right?
Yes.
Just wait for these to resurrect. Just tie ropes around their necks. Wait for them to resurrect. When they do exfil, burn these bodies. Just wait for them to come back.
All you'd actually have to do is probably actually cut dude's head off because it would still resurrect.
Yeah, he'd still be. Yep.
Don't use Valerian steel or obsidian. Just hack his head off, and it would reanimate.
Or don't use fire. So
exactly.
True.
Yeah, just like use these corpses. Just wait for these corpses to come back and use these. You don't need to go further. Why did they go further? This bear attack makes the rest of the episode not have any point because they could just leave.
That's actually an excellent point, dude. I've never actually thought about that to this point. Oh no, look,
It's just like Indiana Jones. The Nazis would have still died at the end.
Okay, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
You mean the Yahtzees?
Yeah,
sorry, the Pinwheel Party. My bad. Forgot we were on.
Yeah, apparently we're not allowed to say that anymore, hypothetically. But my Hunting Mustache Man channel has not had any problems. I don't know. Anyway, so apparently this.
Now they come across what they've been looking for conveniently.
Yeah. After having one. Yay, battle.
Yay.
And then we actually learned something. We actually learned something about how this works. The White Walkers are kind of taking some inspiration from the vampires. You kill the source, and the rest of them die.
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that about vampires.
Yeah, some lore that's true.
Gotcha. I knew it was the case for like some kinds of undead, like whites, for instance, can raise lesser undead, but I didn't know.
Fletcher!
Howdy, Fletcher Williams.
Yeah,
What's up, buddy? He says, I suck at games channel.
Hello,
Hugs to
Fletcher.
everyone. Please smash the like the show, smash. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously. Yeah, it's it's one of those things that, and they all disintegrate.
Except one.
Except one. No, because he's different.
He was not turned
made
by
the
that
other
walker. Right.
Yeah.
I like how Tormund just punches him right in the face. He's like,
I know, Andy.
Wow. Big man. So they dogpile the corpse, right?
Mm-hmm. But it makes this screech, and it's like, oh, that's not good.
Yes, it does.
So like the hound just took off his glove. Why couldn't he just shove it in his mouth?
There you go.
Yeah, more plot problems.
I mean, not 100.
That's loud, right? I don't know.
Not 100%, right? So taking your glove off, yeah, you could shove it in its mouth, because it's mostly bones.
The resonance.
It would reverberate through. So anything that a human does, right? You can actually scrape the bottom of your shoes on like a weird grate. Walk. Remember how like stores used to have like that those grates that like they'd blow air to keep bugs out? One thing as a kid, like if I ever actually scuffed my shoe just slightly, I would feel it in my bones all the way up to my face, and I'd be like, I hated it. So bones reverberate. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but at the same time, just slightly playing devil's advocate, kind of like you do.
Could have muffled a little bit. I mean, they put the thing on his head later. I don't know.
True.
Jaw.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm gonna give them credit. They're probably panicked. Cortisol, PTSD, adrenaline. They're probably not thinking straight at this moment in time.
But like, also doesn't okay, I'm not like a big nature person, so I don't really know. Doesn't like snow muffle sound too? I mean, that's a lot of snow.
It would, but they're also in a canyon, so it's gonna like bounce off a lot better.
Oh, okay.
All right, so look here.
It's that high-pitched scream that is. It's the resonance that
It is.
summons.
It resonates. Not just the scream itself, but through the bones, through the ground, off the walls. It's going to bounce off this wall. It's going to bounce off that wall, and it's going to project out this direction. And
Man,
it's
really
going
didn't-
to be probably 5 times louder than the original scream actually was. And then, of course, you seeing this coming at you is like, holy monkey.
They really
Probably
didn't
are.
plan this out very well.
No, they didn't.
Again,
This
just
is
get
really
a criminal, take him outside the wall, take him out, wait for him to come back, take that to King's Landing. That's all they had to do.
Shadow, shut up! Shut up!
You just bypassed all of the.
Yes.
Hold on real quick. Fletcher says Lily writing a better show.
It makes no sense, but oh my gosh.
This entire episode is just a setup for the final part of the episode.
Which is even stupider than
The dad.
Okay, now we forgot something. Now we forgot something right before all this. Is when John says, Gendry, run back to Eastwatch. No, I'm saying you're the fastest one, the one here. Well, obviously he is now the Flash, because they have spent over half this episode walking and walking and walking and walking.
Yeah.
And we see how quick Gendry does in his nice little running form. I'm imagining that's how Shadow looks when he goes for a jog.
That's not nice.
which he probably would have died before he got back to the wall.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, also,
that one I know. That one you know.
Like, something to consider is Gendry is probably like never really had to run long distances. Like, he may be physically in better shape than a normal person, but if you're not trained to run at high speeds along long distances in that kind of weather with that kind, like those kind of layers, like he's still going to be heating up under all those furs and stuff. So he's probably going to like overheat. Also,
just breathing in the cold air, that's irritation in the lungs, and it starts to cause a lot of inflammation, and you start to overproduce mucus. Like, he would be dead.
so notice all the zombies falling into the lake. Remember that for later.
Mm-hmm. Here he is.
A little bit better.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Speed Force.
Also at the same time, he gets so tired that he just passes out in the frigid cold in front of the wall.
But just happens to make it right to the gate just in time.
Right there.
Yep.
Plot.
Because of course he did.
It gets even worse. Somehow
Well, then
it
he
gets
says,
worse.
Well, then he says, we need to send a raven to Daenerys on Dragonstone.
So let's say it took him 30 minutes to get to the wall. Then they need to write the letter. Then the raven needs to fly to Dragonstone.
30
Then he
minutes.
needs to get the letter. I'm being generous. I am being
I know you are.
generous. Danny needs to get the letter, read the letter, get on Drogon. Let's say Drogon is a B-52 bomber and he gets there in 5 minutes somehow. But best case scenario, maybe an hour. There's no way in hell they stood there for an hour. So, like, absolute breaking laws of reality, the later scenes should not happen. Realistically, it should have taken Danny days to even get the information before going there.
Correct.
This whole setup for this final bit is stupid.
It should have taken
Fast
days
time.
for him to get back to the wall. Like, first, let's start there.
Exactly.
It should have taken at least a full day. At least a day for him to get back to the fucking wall. Now, I will admit, hold on, let me give them some slight little bit of and I'm saying slight isn't the most slightest ever.
Fletcher.
Damn, Andy.
Night, Penny.
Damn, Andy. Wow. Bye, Penny. Bye, Penny.
Oh, bye, Penny. Sorry.
Bye,
Thank you so much for being here.
Bye, Penny. Have a
We
good
appreciate
night.
Penny. All right, so where are they looking like they're frozen tacos here? So they look like
Thoros is dead. They've like huddled together. This is overnight, and Thoros is dead. And then later on, when they are ready to fight, the Hound talks some shit to Eric, saying, "Are you sure about this? You don't have your priest, dude." He took that shot from the bear for you. So,
who else?
Yeah.
Oh, babies.
When they left. You can't win
the fastest ravens ever. 18 ravens.
Oh, look at him. I love
What would you
him.
have me do?
Nothing.
Wait. Okay. Now I know. Now I know what it is. So Raven in this episode is the Raven is the internet provider, and they just sent an email.
Oh, I just thought you were going to say it was like FedEx. So, like, you know, Raven is the version of FedEx, and Westeros be like, "Go
and
when you want it there in a day,
Fletcher,
you send it Raven."
And Fletcher, you are not wrong. That is a nice looking coat too.
It's
a very nice coat.
Awesome.
Oh,
I don't understand the fashion statement, but sure.
Danny's
I
coat.
know.
Danny's
You
coat.
told me to do nothing before, and I
It's
didn't.
cool.
It's
Look
kind
a
of
lot
symbolism.
better in a pile on the, you know.
I
It's
just
And this is okay. Now, hold on. Now, this is kind of where Tyrion is made to look like a chump, and it just continues past this. So, what should I do? Nothing. Sometimes nothing is the hardest thing to do, and then Danny just then Danny collapsed back and puts him in his place, saying, "I
Agreed.
listened to you once and did nothing. Look what happened. Never again." So Tyrion just lost all his agency.
But then again,
Also,
later
like-
on, she listen to him again?
No, not.
No, she doesn't. Okay.
Not really. No.
Also, the incidents with what happened with Tyrion were like not his fault. Like, there's absolutely those were free. Those should not have happened. Cersei turning on her primary ally, no one could have seen that coming. The Iron Fleet somehow having stealth capabilities and radar is not something that should have happened. His failures were freak occurrences, unlike a lot of other people's, which are just incompetence.
And yet when he met with Jamie, he was like, "Oh, you bested me on that. You bested me on that. Bested me on that one." So he got outthunk by someone who was clearly not on the same level intellectually. as him.
Also, Shadu, if you just want to say stark colors on a woman who gets wet for a stark symbolism, you could have just said it. Like you're on the panel, and then Lily would have, said Shadu and laughed.
JV was making a point, and we had gotten past like the picture of her. I didn't want to interrupt the stream with that.
No, you're good, dude. We're actually.
I'm gonna interrupt you guys with more stupid questions.
Okay.
So the first one being, so that guy can light his sword, right? Can he provide warmth with that, or is it just for like show?
Yes.
So why is everyone all cold?
Because they destroy his sword.
No, because in answer to your question, yes, it does provide heat because he uses it to cauterize Horus's wounds.
Yeah,
and then he doesn't use it because they're actively destroying it. Those aren't magic swords; those are normal swords coated in oil. So he's actively burning up his swords for that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
It's their blood. Magic. It's their blood.
That's why they go across. Question number 2: why weren't they prepared with more like dragon glass? I mean, they were literally just at Dragonstone. Did they not think they weren't gonna need it?
I don't know.
I don't think they expected to come across thousands.
I mean,
so also really the only viable weapons you could make from dragon glass, at least that the Westerosi culture would think of, would be knives and spears. Some of them have knives, and this show seems to hate spears, so they've got knives.
Andy Pickle says, "Good question, Lily." Yeah, it's true. I would actually probably think, they didn't expect to come across not thousands, but tens of thousands. On top of that, so for anybody who doesn't necessarily know, dragon glass is actually the real world version of obsidian. And yes, I actually agree with Andy on this one. Arrows. I mean, make daggers, make spears, like just tip anything with it. Are you kidding me?
Well, no, this also makes there's a plot point in the book where John is like, we can't
make a fucking shield that has fucking tips around it, just little edge tips to where you go and it just and it's dead.
Yeah.
This is in the book, John even thinks bows would be like the best tool, not just for the Night's Watch, but also for fighting the undead, because you can stay back, and training with a bow really is just building up muscle and then learning to shoot, whereas a sword, you need to learn various techniques. So from the context of the book, they would be smarter because they would be using bows, but they don't do that in this because sword fights are a lot cooler. Same reason they're not using spears, because sword fights are a lot cooler.
Oh no, I've seen some decent spears / sword fights where you could actually use it a spear as a staff.
Too many jokes. Too many jokes.
Anyway, make them jokes, motherfucker. I ain't scared. Unless they about Shadow, then he might be a little scared. Fletcher says, "I don't think they expected people to actually want the show to make sense." Yeah, that's you know what? You earned this. Also, hopefully that's loud enough for StreamYards to not be a tool bag, and actually you can hear that. So here go the dragons.
But that is so beautiful. Yes. All right, Drogon goes.
I want like 20 of them.
I know, I want one too.
No, Ryan, they're all mine. Just kidding.
I'm not saying that that you're not clean. I'm just saying I want one.
I'm just joking.
I don't even have to be Jon Snow. Like, you can pick JV if it'd be Jon Snow.
What? No.
I don't know. I'm just talking shit. You see Shadow adjust his head. He's like, "Fuck, I'm out of here." Fletcher, real quick, says, "Spears.
Spears. We don't need no stinking spears."
Very much so. Yeah. So Danny flies off, and the dead is literally standing off with the.
Well, they're standing off, and then the hound hits one in the jaw. This is like because they've got this assumption that they're in a safe space, but the night's gotten so cold that, for one, they should have frozen to death, and then the hound's throw comes a little short, and the rock slides, and then it's just like
fucking retarded.
Oh shit!
Man, I would have just made like little bags full of obsidian powder and just.
Actually, in a later
Let
shot.
me have this. Just kidding. Just
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to find different creative ways of using the obsidian.
Yeah, no, I was
Knuckle
thinking
dusters, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking earlier slings would probably be the best way to go.
Everything.
I was thinking slings would be the best way to go because they take relatively little training and you can just pick up random scraps of dragon glass. But we see a scene with the hound that kind of proves the sling would not be very effective since that's mostly blunt force trauma. And these guys, blunt force trauma with obsidian doesn't work. You got to pierce the skin.
And you're also right. They're not going to use slingshots for a cool fight scene. So.
Yeah. Andy also says also the Night King brings a long winter. He grows it's
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, not very well, because.
Oh no, he grows it very well at this point.
Well, okay, and I believe right before this, where they come up to the point where it was like, no, we don't have to defeat all of them. We just have to defeat him, and the Barrack points at the Night King. You take him out, you take out all of them.
Yeah.
True. It's also extremely unlikely in this point since he's sitting
far away,
and he's kind of
it also makes the unstoppable roiling tides a lot less threatening because now it's just kill the boss instead of how the fuck do we survive this. That's a personal nitpick. I know it's not everyone's going to agree with that.
Dragon,
Eric,
Dragon,
have a good one.
Shadow.
Eric says, "Well, it's fine. It's 5 a.m. Finally tired. This was fun. See ya, buddy. Seriously, thank you for being here. Yeah. No, at this point, they really fucked up. Like,
this is all spectacle. This is all spectacle, which is fine in some instances because you're going to need spectacle in some spots.
Absolutely, but you also want that spectacle to be paired with substance.
I understand that.
I'm not disputing what you're saying. I'm just adding to it.
Shut up, Shadow.
Nah, Shadow. Part 2.
So we're getting carnage.
That's what you should have did.
Yep.
You should have. You should have defended. That would have been your only. You go ahead.
Well, the problem with that is as someone in the chat earlier said, the Night King is there. So even if you did punch holes and make another circle, that's not going to last long because all of the Night King has to do raise his hand, and that's null and void now.
I mean, if that was the case, though, then it would have just been a couple minutes before he attacks again.
Why did they stop it all?
I'm just saying that
because that was like hours that they waited.
At
least 30 minutes.
Okay, I'm just
it looked
saying
like they were waiting a long time. They had time to
burn that guy. All I'm saying is now. All I'm saying is now. At this point, all you would have done is to bought yourself a few moments to catch your breath.
I mean, a few moments to catch your breath is everything.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, dude. Seriously. Yeah.
I mean, if you took turns maintaining the perimeter, that could work. Just constantly going in and breaking up the ice.
Well, also, Tyler, based on this scene, can you send me your workout regimen? Because this was like some pretty badass shit.
Yeah.
Lily.
Notice, by the way, how quick the mooks all die.
What?
Notice how, like, the red shirts, the jobbers, the random guys, look how quick they die.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Speak in English.
He said red shirts. That's in English.
No, I said mook first, which is a
I know
term
what-
I've
I know
also
what he's
heard
talking
used to
about, and I
describe
don't
basic
even watch
guys
Star
like
Trek.
jobbers.
The jobbers, yeah.
Yeah,
The
I've also heard
I know what
mook
you're
as
talking
just a generalist term for thug, jobber, basic enemy.
Lead with that next time.
Okay. By the way, we had like 3 minutes of Tyler being slowly choked out and torn to pieces by those guys, yet he didn't die because he's a named character.
True. Yay, John's doing sword stuff.
John.
And it's coming down to the end. Oh, what will happen to our heroes? Is this entire quest in vain? Dragon X Machina!
It's all called in an AC-130 gunship.
Shut up!
The babies arrive.
Actually, the kid's not wrong on the analogy.
But no one gets it.
I did.
Yeah, you.
This is the most common joke I've seen on YouTube comments, Twitter, Reddit. Like when it comes to the dragons, Scaly AC-130 is the most
All right,
common
don't
joke
explain
about
it,
the
Shadow.
dragons.
You're killing your point.
God, I hate you.
Oh my
JB
god.
needs a hug today.
Yeah, JB, go take 5 minutes.
Go hug a chicken.
What? Okay.
I don't know what else he's got over there.
All right, hold on.
He had to go pick up his hat. Dragon.
Dragon X Machina.
The babies. And the soundtrack.
Yes.
Oh no, it's awesome.
Yeah. How long do you guys
Oh,
think
good
it-
lord! I wish I could show so much more.
Right?
Oh,
I have
Andy
another-
Pickle says,
Oh yeah.
I believe they got there so fast when warthogs fly.
And I have another stupid question. Why didn't the dragons just create like a ring of fire around them so that they wouldn't be able to swim
Just
to
like
them
it-
anymore?
just
Like Johnny
Just like
Cash?
Yeah. Yes, just like Johnny Cash.
Danny is a military tactician, and the dragons are basically just slightly smarter dogs. So it probably wasn't something that crossed her mind or their mind.
I mean, Danny's controlling Drogon though. I mean,
But she probably wouldn't be thinking make a circle because she's not really a combat person. She would just be thinking kill, kill, kill.
well, neither am I, and that's the first thing that came to mind. It's logical.
Yeah, but this came out like 7 years ago. You've had time to think about this.
Maybe.
Think about in the context of 7 seconds.
Also, her crush is currently surrounded by a bunch of things. Her cortisol and adrenaline levels are
Her
probably
love,
really freaking high.
exactly. She would do everything to
nephew.
protect him.
What would she put on fire? Because it's just ice, and then the ice would melt, and it would just be water. You can't put
the whites.
Okay.
Corpses that are
Yeah,
floating
so
up.
okay, so what she's actually setting on fire is because basically a dragon breathes the equivalent of thermite plasma. It burns probably in the neighborhood of a couple thousand degrees. It's going to literally obliterate the whole entire water. Now on top of that, there is room. The fuck was that?
That was a dog.
Oh, okay.
That was one of my roommate's dogs.
There is room to think that, you know what, because the dragons literally like they strafed so much that the water would be almost liquid at this point, and it would take time to
Water is
literally
liquid.
The ice would be liquid.
The ice, thank you.
I know what I meant.
Look at him, he's so in love. I love it. John.
That was okay. That was okay. I mean, he had to
The
get
right
rid of
here is fine because he's securing the zone. He's letting them get on the back of the dragon.
Oh, it would have literally
after
taken
this.
2 seconds.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start losing my mind here. Oh.
That's what the chat's
it
here for.
reminds me of the what was Peter Quill in Infinity War, where he can get rid of Thanos and he just doesn't do it because he's thinking of the girl.
Yep.
You think the vibe they were trying to go for?
Fletcher. Get to the dragon. What's up, man?
And Andy's right on the point. I think they were trying to make a get to the Choppa moment, and it just falls flat because like they're all on the dragon at a point. Like there's no reason for this.
And like, what is okay? I need to go back and look at it again. But what exactly is John securing if everyone's already on the dragon? It's not like these little things are gonna hurt Drogon.
No, I'm saying that
he was
the
trying
first guy. I mean, like, if he didn't take that guy out, then he would have just taken out the person right behind him, right behind John.
So they were getting on. He was last man out. He was making sure everyone else was on. But once
so he would have been
on,
up, but the person behind him was probably in danger. So
once everyone else is on,
then he can get on, but instead he doesn't.
Yeah,
I just
took way
want
too
to know
long.
why did the Night King not go for Drogon first?
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of figured he was.
Entire
the biggest
scene
target
is just written.
The biggest
terribly.
target.
He's closer. Yeah. He's not moving. Yeah.
Right.
Because then the rest of the series wouldn't happen.
Right.
Well, you know,
And then
he wanted to show off, man.
And then the next
wanted to
stupid
show off.
scene wouldn't happen.
Oh God, Johnny, gonna start off.
Oh my God, so stupid. I'm so mad. Now I'm really mad.
He's a good sport. He wants them to have a chance, and if he kills them all here, then
No, he
they don't
doesn't.
have a chance.
No, he does not.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Shut up.
Well, hello there, French Lightning John.
I agree with JV on that.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
That particular one.
Also, Andy says, "Laugh out loud." Left on screen too long. Yes, you're right. My stream did get taken down briefly.
Oh, that's not good.
You're
back.
And he says back. Yeah.
Sorry, what I do?
Because again, YouTube sucks penis.
I'm doing good, man. I mean, we talked about an hour and 30 minutes ago. So yeah.
Wait,
he was in the chat of my pre-show stream.
Oh, awesome.
Currently being tortured by this badly written episode. That's how we're all doing.
Oh, I don't know if I would have said all that. All right. So this is where things begin to suck.
I'm gonna cry.
Butthole. Fuck this guy.
Was that a pack white?
No, it's just a white.
What is that made out of?
He's got his javelin on it. So is it just like is it just a white that he's designated as like his weapons guy?
It's a magical. I mean, it's the.
Is it a magical bullshit device?
No, it's made from the magic that reanimates the whites.
No, it's a white. I get that, but I think I missed it because if that's just like a white with a backpack, I'm willing to give this episode a ton of stuff because that sounds funny to me. Hold on.
Maybe he died with the backpack on.
Yeah, exactly. And the Night King just walked up and was like, "I like your moxie, buddy. Here, you're going to carry all my shit."
That was on the horse, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure he takes it off the horse. The spear. You're talking about the spear, right?
So, John's stupidity.
Oh, John.
I'm going to use the bathroom. Lily, you take it all the way on John's
Oh
stupidity.
my God, I'm so mad.
It is a horror
Well,
film.
you guys know how much I love Jon Snow, and I know it's not his fault, it's the writer's fault, but just so they could make the next scene happen, they had to waste all this time, make Jon look like an idiot. And yes, granted, he did save everyone else, and he's being the good guy by waiting towards the end while everyone's safe, right? But he wasted so much freaking time. If you actually go and look at the episode, there was enough time for him to get on Drogon and leave. And so because everyone was so freaking distracted trying to get out of there, it gave them enough opportunity for one of these stupid things to get one of the what are they called? The spears or whatever they are?
Javelin.
Yeah, the javelin. And yeah, they picked off one of the dragons. Oh
So
my
Shadow,
God.
is that just a regular javelin?
I'm assuming it could be I don't know. Like, so specific lengths of spears have different names.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, is it like something that's going to damage a dragon more than a regular? Is it made
looks like one of their magic.
Something that's going to be more
It looks like one of
damaging than a
their
regular javelin?
It looks like an ice weapon made by the whites, which just
Mhm.
are better because magic, and then also being tossed by a supernatural creature.
Yeah.
My guess
It's not
is
like
if
the
it hits
obsidian
something,
in the White Walker in a situation like that, right? It's just it's
it's
regular
more of just it's so you know how like steel has better cutting capacity than copper, for instance. It's it's probably like a magically enhanced. It's probably like a magically made blade to the point where the edge is super sharp, so it's able to cut better.
That's so convenient for them, though, because we just saw like the other episode with the scorpion and how huge that thing was. And here's this like white with this tiny little thing in comparison. And manages to
that's
hit.
why I'm wondering if it.
Like none of this made sense to me, and they made it look like it's all John's fault. And oh my God, I will never forgive him.
On the spear thing, this would have been the perfect moment to establish the White Walkers as like we know they're kind of scary, we know they're kind of dangerous, but this would be the perfect moment to establish the true power of the Night King, because all the other White Walkers have been like superhuman but not insane. Establishing him as someone with the arm strength of a freaking ballista. Imagine some of the stuff you could have had him with a single hand snap someone's great sword, cut through their plate mail, and bisect them. Imagine how freaking dope that would.
And by the way, couldn't he have just thrown that at like Jon Snow?
Yes, that's what I was about to say too. I'm like, why not just take Jon out?
Hit somebody. He seems to have pretty good aim.
Yeah.
Well, no, because Jon Snow is nobody to him. He's a human. He doesn't care. The Night King is a magical creature.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons are a magical creature. Jon Snow's just he's a nobody. He's a peon. Nobody cares.
He cares about his brand. Then the Night King.
Born incest.
Yeah, that's
well, okay. Well, that's different because Bran did the stupid. Look, I don't like that fucking thing. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, fair enough.
But a dragon is a magical creature and is it's literally artillery in the sky. So no, this actually does make sense. I know you guys don't like it. I know you're gonna hate it. But the thing is that
they were all just standing there before the dragons were there, and he could have done that. He could have done that and
the bait.
Or picked up rocks and just started tossing them, like that scene from Vampire Diaries where Elijah tosses some coins as shrapnel or something. He could have just picked up rocks and started doing it. But it's also good characterization for the Night King. He doesn't like to get his hands dirty. He prefers to let his little zombie hordes do it. And I think a better way, instead of making Jon look like a fool, that you could have had this epic moment, is say Jon gets on Drogon. Dany seeing the kill shot. Tyrion was advising her, don't be stupid, don't be stupid. Dany seeing the kill shot tries to take it. And Viserion's the one that goes in for the kill. Burns up a little area around the Night King, but he survives. And he is so insulted, takes his spear, and as Viserion's flying away, takes him out that way. Because then Dany's recklessness got her child killed, and it sets up the foreshadowing of Tyrion telling her, you got to be more careful. But instead, Jon takes too long, and then the Night King just shows up.
And then just to add to what you said, if they wanted that stupid scene to happen after, while everyone's trying to get away, Jon could have just fallen in to the water, and then that scene would have led into getting him saved, even though it's really stupid. But
yeah, I mean, he gets her kid killed, and an hour later, she's fine.
Yeah. Oh my God, I would have been so pissed. Ugh.
However, what actually happens in this moment? The one thing that is actually heartbreaking is Viserion, it gets killed.
Mhm.
That's the one thing that is actually
Or does
heartbreaking
he?
because he gets reanimated.
But not for long.
No.
The other one's right there. He's easy. You can hit him.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
You have to,
no,
worry about the
he's
name and all that stuff.
he is taking a trophy. That's what the Night King is doing because the Night King is not.
And he would still have a trophy with.
It's just a much easier trophy. Yeah, it's like a deer goes down and like lays down 5 feet in front of you. You can just
Unless there's something that we
right
don't
there.
know about the fact that dragon hide and stuff like that. The Night King again is magic. Dragons are magic. Maybe magic recognizes magic and realizes that the larger one is harder to kill. The smaller ones are not.
I disagree because the ballista hurt Drogon. It didn't kill him, but it hurt him in a previous scene, and we saw the ballista.
It hurt him, but that's human.
You're writing for the writer. I think you're writing for the writer. I think you're writing for the writer at this point.
To be
you
honest,
guys, I think we're putting.
I think they didn't want to kill Drogon. Let's just leave it at that. Because
if they killed Drogon, then they kill.
Well, you know what?
All
Good
the
riddance
faithful
to
actors.
that fucking dragon.
No.
Fucking die.
Holy shit! I think he ignited his flame sack.
They're starting my soul. Yeah, did you see that?
I didn't notice that the first time watching.
You didn't notice that the first time?
I was making dinner at the same time.
The big fire? Yeah.
Poor baby.
Bye-bye.
This is also so stupid because we didn't get to see all three dragons just being awesome together.
Actually, we did. And Viserion died.
Yeah, just like once though. I don't know if it wasn't in their budget to like have a whole bunch of scenes with all three of them being.
It's expensive to train those dragons, Lily.
Well, we got two. We got Dany fighting off the slavers' fleet, and we got this scene.
It's not enough.
I agree, it's not enough.
More dragons.
No, John, it's time to run.
Oh, John, it's all your fault.
See? And
oh shit. So now he's going for Drogon now, which
now it's too late.
Right. Plot armor.
Because
it's also a bigger spear, if you noticed.
It's a peeling
size.
So I
don't give a shit about my fucking channel. Fuck YouTube and they're taking down streams. They're being extra sensitive lately because I actually beat the Paramount crap. So
is he in the water now?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
He is now.
This was so stupid.
So how long is he in the water before everybody just leaves? Like 5 seconds, 15 seconds? So no,
yeah.
Well, he's obviously dead.
And my stream is still down.
Oh, yours is down too?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
YouTube being grumpy tonight.
How long have they been
Dude.
I don't think YouTube wants us all to fight. It's heard how much we've been fighting today.
Well, Lily started.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks a lot, Lily.
I'll start it again too. Just kidding.
Always starting shit.
Yeah, I'm still down.
So flying away on a wing.
It says
It's so beautiful.
live.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Are you back up, Ryan?
I'm looking at it right.
Oh, what happened
yeah.
to you?
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay, now I'm back. As John
I was
John
back like 8 days ago.
As John
Okay,
is emerging from the
Ryan.
water, which
Ryan.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, are you guys having power outages too? I've got like a brownout.
No.
Like my lights are coming on and off and on and off.
What the hell's going on?
No.
Is this like a hostage situation? What's happening?
No, like my fucking lights are like flickering on and
Can
off.
we call somebody?
Are you actually in the dark right now, or is your
Yes,
screen
like,
black?
The only thing that's working is my computer.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the only thing that's working is my computer because it's got its own battery. All the lights in my apartment just flashed out, and I heard a lot of noise outside. So,
Just stay inside, Shadu. Don't go investigate.
Yeah, don't go outside.
Oh fuck! It's a nipple.
Nobody cares about your avatar, dude. As long as you're fine.
Oh, you're talking about your avatar. Okay.
Dempsey!
Dumbass. What's up, Dempsey?
Yeah.
All right, John's.
Don't go outside.
John's walking out of the snow.
And now this I don't get either, because the whites are not sentient. They're mindless. They are mindless automatons. So why would one turn and look and see John? That's not what they're programmed to do. John should be completely fine if he just stays quiet.
I don't know on that one.
It's just the end of this episode is just a mess.
And then we get then we get Deus Ex Uncle.
Yeah, this is so stupid. We killed a dragon just so they could have this moment. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Freaking
So
Benjamin.
Stupid.
Lily is more upset than Danny is about this.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I am because of a dragon.
Because Danny got to see a topless Jon Snow and Lily wasn't there.
That's why. That's why.
Oh, good lord. You fucking people. What do you mean, you people?
It's been so long since you used that clip.
I'm going to use it now, dick.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
I love that movie.
We're supposed
to be Shadow. That's right, Shadow. What do you mean, you people?
I take the fifth.
Corman's hair always looks so great.
Hairdresser on set, ready to go.
Even like in real life, his hair looks amazing.
It's time to go, Your Grace.
No, I can't. Just a little longer. And damn, that horse is fast.
Yeah, he's just kind of fucking about too.
Right?
He's not going at any speed.
Shiny Council. Oh no, Jon Snow. He made it, and he's on the boat now.
And he's cold.
And they
break open his shirt and just leave him there like topless. Like maybe cover him up because he's not in the. Well, dying here.
Oh, good lord, woman.
Dying here when
I'm sorry, Lily. Is your uterus skipping a beat?
And I'm down again.
Actually, you're down again, really?
You're dying of hypothermia here. So
It's
let's warm it up, and then you can.
Tyler, you've had a lot of boobs throughout this show. Okay, let me have John's test. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Damn, we're really skirting the line at this point. I'm not down. Of course, I was the first one down.
Where's Shadu?
Going down. I don't know. Shadu's dead.
Oh, okay, you're here.
I saw a lot
Oh
of
my gosh, Ryan, no.
getting paranoid about some IRS shit, but not my lights just turned back on, so I'm being paranoid.
Oh, shocking.
Oh, shocking.
Not, if you know me, it's not really shocking at all that I'm hyper paranoid.
I don't care.
Sorry, guys. Literally, I think YouTube is having an
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so this in here, we got Danny and John. They're having a little chat, and he calls her Danny, and she says, "The last person who called me that, I believe, was my brother. I'm not sure. Not the best company, and then he says, "Well, maybe I should call you McQueen." I'd bend the knee, but it's a little.
Andy Pickle says, "I'm over here now." That's right. Shout out to you because again, YouTube, you can suck a large penis.
Stream goes down.
Yeah,
stream goes down.
I was really mad at
I wanted to say Game Awards.
And so then Danny's like, I had to see so I could know, and now I know because I've seen. It's like, oh Jesus Christ, who writes this?
He couldn't just fly over the. I mean,
she's like,
this may be like 2017 AI writing this,
maybe. And then you got and then there's so we can just kind of just go through the scene, because really the last image of this is really just kind of a big head scratcher, because as someone said, he has a trophy now. The Night King does. Where did they get those chains?
Who knows?
I don't know, dude.
It's big enough.
Like the only place I can think of that had.
I mean, out its ass.
Where's the nearest Home Depot from there?
I think that's in the Vale.
Is it like a day's flight by Raven, or?
I mean, I'll just say this: I've been to Home Depot, and fucking Christ, those chains are not that big.
They don't have chains that big.
No.
No.
Home Depot in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas.
That is not Home Depot.
Those are like the chains that hold ships in port.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to think about it.
Like the only place that had chains like that in the entire series was the Wall, and it's like the chains that they used to bring down a chunk of the wall. Which, if they got those from the Wall, how the hell did the Night's Watch like not report? Hey, they're fucking with the chains on the wall. Like, again.
Also on top of that, who sent down the walkers? Literally.
They have scuba divers, Ryan.
No, they don't have fucking scuba divers. They drown and they're like blah, blah, blah.
The guy with the backpack.
They have a bunch of reeds that they made into like a really long straw.
Oh my god! Yeah,
it's a bunch of gay, is what it is.
Yeah,
that's a better summary.
It's really stupid.
Oh look, they can't. That dragon
He's so
is
beautiful.
cannon fodder.
My baby.
Viserion is.
Oh, you're on your phone. Great.
Yeah.
My poor baby. Oh my gosh, I would have been so mad.
Yeah.
I got a new toy.
I will reanimate dragon. That made no sense because water be in water.
Well, okay, so the reason for the dragon is because the dragon's magic can pierce the wall. That's why.
Also,
no, I know.
Which this would have been a really freaking cool scene.
The old blue eye.
Baby.
Now, just going by what we've seen, the Night King have the ability to do. Here's a thought. The Night King is like standing. Yeah, no, shut up. He
kind of looks like a John Homo.
Okay. You look like a giant homo.
I know.
So, as the Night King is like standing over where he went in to the drink, raise his hands, and all of a sudden bursting out of the ice with some blue flame, the dragon emerges. This was unnecessary.
Yeah, this is really dumb.
Also, the
Night ran out of money.
Probably.
Or if it never went in the water, it just landed on the snow somewhere, and you could.
That's also good. like, and also this scene of like, oh, the Night King's got this dragon. Well, okay, cool, but if you just kill him, that dragon is no longer a threat. By introducing that you kill the Night King, they all die, kind of devalues the threat of what they are, because instead of being an unknowable, unending tide of doom and darkness and death, it's just video game logic now.
So if you know that, wouldn't you get like your whole army and like the only mission is to get this one guy?
Yeah, you would just get a bunch of archers.
Like
Get a bunch of
dragons,
archers.
boats, whatever you got, archers. Yeah, just aim everything at this dude.
Yeah, they use catapults later on. Just fill up a bunch of catapults with like effectively obsidian that will shatter on impact. You just lob shrapnel until it hits the fucker, because you just need a little piece to pierce him and he'll explode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
But you know,
But
that
then
would
the
be
rest of the
too
show wouldn't
logical.
happen. So there you go.
But the script needs the plot to happen.
Yes.
Yeah. Sacrificed one of the dragons. Ugh.
Speaking
This
of
was
plot to
awful.
happen,
We're still not even done with this season yet.
Oh my god.
We're gonna
One
end.
more episode. One more episode.
One more
of this.
Yeah.
Oh my
Speaking of one
God.
more, Shadoo times
Yo.
2.
Howdy.
Concisely.
I'll be concise. So you guys can always catch me Mondays and Fridays nights on Legion Talk. As you know, Monday nights is Monday Nights Game of Thrones. Friday nights is FNR. Friday Night Royal Rumble. No clue what the topics this week will be, but I'm hoping they'll be good. You can also check on my channel. I've got sometime again, I'll be doing gaming streams or world building streams as like kind of pre-show things for these streams. You can also check me out on random channels like Lioness Exiled, Wheezy Pillar, Clifton 3D on their panels if I've got time. I'm doing videos again, so keep an eye out for those on my channel. If you want to see some horrendous takes, check me out on Twitter. And if you want to read some of my original content, go check me out on Coffee. Also, bi-weekly, you can check me out over on the Inside All Day Gaming channel, where we are playing 1001 Masks D&D. So, yeah, that's it. Sorry, JV.
That's it? Okay.
Don't apologize to him. He's just being a Deutschbag.
I still feel bad.
Speaking of Deutschbag, Tyler the Redbeard.
I sent you a special signed DVD, and you give me that. Wow.
I know you did.
Damn.
I will cherish it forever.
Yeah,
Rub
man.
it
Thanks
against my
for
balls and anus.
He doesn't less than heart you anymore.
Thanks for I take back my lesson 3 for you. Yeah, man. I'm not looking forward to the next episode at all. I guess we'll do it again. Set it back and do it again on Monday.
Yeah. Ugh.
Pretty much.
Speaking of rolling it back and doing it again on Monday, Lily 300 Mirrors.
Yes, every Monday. So we're here finishing up Game of Thrones, and then Friday nights Royal Rumble, and then Thursdays I have Dames and Dorks. And I think that's pretty much it. Just doing some shorts over there on Midnights at Español. I've already talked to I'm gonna talk to Polly and see if we can add some captions in English for the videos, because I think that would be helpful. That way whenever I share them with you guys aren't like, oh my god, I don't know what you're saying.
That would be very helpful, because I'm fucking retarded.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll get through this together, guys, every Monday.
Speaking of fucking retarded, it's not JV, it's me. But JV, what are you doing?
Okay, so Wednesday, this guy and I are coming back again with the not so the regular Wednesday night SmackDown, talking about the results of the Elimination Chamber and setups going into WrestleMania. Thursday, you can catch me on Roman of the Empire, another chill stream there. And Friday, back here for Friday night's Royal Rumble. And this is where I say goodbye to everyone. Go goodbye, Shadow. Don't come back. And so anyway, I get to say goodbye to everyone. Chat, you were amazing. We'll be back here next week, wrapping up this season. So until then, folks, have a great week. And this is his channel. No one gives two shits about him. So I get to say goodbye and keep fucking talking. We say goodbye with one little word. Toodles.